Have you ever caught yourself doing something and then realized other people don't seem to do it at all? Maybe you replay conversations in your head for hours. Maybe you get fascinated by random topics at 2 a.m. and suddenly know everything about black holes, ancient Rome, or how coffee beans are processed. Or maybe people sometimes say something strange to you like, "Why do you think so much?" If that happens to you a lot, there's a chance your brain operates a little differently than most. People with extremely high IQ often develop subtle mental habits they don't even notice, because when you've always thought this way, it feels normal. But to others, it can seem intense, unusual, or even mysterious. Today, we're breaking down the fascinating psychology behind things highly intelligent people often do without even realizing it. And if you recognize yourself in these patterns, your brain might be more powerful than you think. Highly intelligent people have a strange habit. Their brain automatically turns everyday situations into puzzles. Someone tells a story, and your mind instantly starts analyzing the logic. Why did that person react that way? What were they thinking? What would have happened if the situation went differently? Even casual conversations can become small psychological investigations. Your brain is constantly looking for patterns, causes, and hidden structure. This is why many high IQ people love strategy games, complex problems, or deep discussions. But it also means your mind rarely fully switches off. While others enjoy a moment and move on, your brain is still processing it 3 hours later. You're not trying to overanalyze. Your brain simply finds patterns too interesting to ignore. Here's something many highly intelligent people discover later in life. Sometimes they intimidate others without meaning to, not because they're arrogant, but because they ask questions most people don't expect. You might challenge ideas, dig deeper into topics, or bring up perspectives others never considered. And while curiosity drives this behavior, some people interpret it as criticism, so they may react defensively. Over time, many high IQ individuals unconsciously adapt. They simplify their thoughts. They hold back certain ideas. They read the room before sharing deeper insights. Not to hide intelligence, but to keep conversations comfortable. It's a quiet social skill many intelligent people develop without even realizing it. Another common habit is obsessive curiosity. Highly intelligent minds often fall into learning rabbit holes. It starts with a simple question, then one article leads to another, then another, and suddenly it's 1:47 a.m., and you've somehow learned about quantum physics, the psychology of memory, and how medieval castles were designed. This happens because intelligent brains are extremely sensitive to novel information. New ideas trigger curiosity like fuel hitting a fire. For many people, learning feels like effort. For highly curious minds, it feels more like exploration. The problem? Your interest can change quickly. You may become intensely fascinated with something, then move on to the next mystery your brain wants to solve. Highly intelligent people often do something that looks like worrying, but it's actually mental simulation. Your brain naturally runs what-if scenarios. What if this project fails? What if I move cities? What if this idea actually works? This ability helps people predict consequences and solve complex problems. But it also explains why high IQ individuals sometimes struggle with overthinking, because your brain doesn't stop at one outcome. It explores 10 different possibilities. In many ways, it's like having a powerful forecasting system inside your head. The key challenge is learning when to stop analyzing and start acting, because even the smartest prediction system can't replace real-world experience. One of the quiet superpowers of highly intelligent minds is pattern detection. You might notice subtle inconsistencies in a story, small behavioral cues in people, or connections between ideas that seem unrelated. This is why many intelligent people excel in fields like science, strategy, writing, technology, and creative work. Their brain naturally sees the structure beneath the surface. Sometimes this ability feels almost like intuition, but it's actually your brain rapidly analyzing information in the background, thousands of tiny details, forming a bigger picture. And while others see isolated events, your mind sees systems. That's one of the reasons high intelligence can lead to innovation, because new ideas often come from connecting dots nobody else noticed.